good times. And so let's start with when we actually set out to raise the fund. So I mentioned earlier, we were working with Sherpalo and Kleiner Perkins, two groups. You know, life was good. We never had any other investors. Life was easy. We went out, we invested in stuff. I called them, hey, we need some more money. Okay, fine, you get some more money, you invest. And it kind of worked until they said, you know what, not so sure about India anymore. So, you know, I think we'd like to exit, and why don't you guys set up your own thing? Great. So we had to go find investors, go figure out how to do this game, and never actually managed any external investors before. So, and I'm going to make this story a bit short because if I go the long version, it's very complicated, but we wanted to first, we'd made 10 investments before as Kleiner and Sherpalo. We said, hey, you know what, if we're starting out our business, and our business is working with companies, it'd be really cool if we had some companies already to go. So we have these 10 companies, why don't we buy those and put those in our portfolio first? And then, you know, if we're building a business, we need more money. So we need to keep investing in companies. So we need to go get money from some other people. So these are two things that we're trying to do at once. So we went out and started talking to people. We spent a long time figuring out how to do this, who to talk to, what to do. Finally convinced a fund to give us the money to buy the assets. And that was going to be part of our first fund. And these guys were also interested in being our first investors in our second fund. So we got, life is perfect, we're set. It had taken us probably 9 months at that point to get there, and we're all ready to go. I think at 2 in the morning I went to sleep thinking the deal was all done. At 5 in the morning I woke up to hear from my banker that it all fell apart. 3 hours, boom, something had happened. And just in the process, the conversation had gone a certain way, and suddenly the guys that were going to sell, which were the people I was working with, said, you know what, this doesn't work for us anymore. So here we thought we were off and running, everything's set, we're ready to go, no problem, boom, everything fell apart. And this was after 9 months of working really hard, thinking that we're there, and also realizing that we had no funding for our business, which is our operation here. So we've been funding it ourselves and saying, okay, now what do we do? So I think I remember we walked into the room downstairs, and I just looked at everyone and said, you know what, you just go home. Today's not going to be a good day. You just lose all energy, you're deflated, you're absolutely destroyed, you feel like there's no way that you can get past this. And literally, I don't think anyone went home. I just didn't want to talk to anyone, and so we didn't. And you wait a day, and you get up the next day, and you say, all right, let's go. And that's why I said that the analogy or the metaphor of being a cockroach is very apt. And you just don't die. And this happened once, this happened a second time. We came very close to everything being done. At the last minute, it fell apart. Came the third time, came close to getting it done, and actually this time, we did get it done. But we got it done with a lot of complexity and a lot of changes that just none of us had imagined. But we got it done. And I think to an extent, there's a desire just to look, you just have to look that far ahead and say, okay, if I can get there, then I'll get to the next one. If I can just get there, I can get to the next one. You can't necessarily think that, okay, I want to be a $100 million company, so how do I get there? How do I get to the first million? How do I get to the first customer? How do I get to the second customer? How do I get to the fifth customer? And then you can only get to the 100th customer by going through 1 through 99. So you better keep solving each one along the way, and then I think you work it out. So the answer, so the question of how do you get through it, and I think that the belief in yourself and your belief in what you're going after is kind of it. Because fundamentally, you're crazy for doing what you're trying to do, is the general gist, right? Online travel, you're stupid, start a fund at this point, what are you, nuts? You know, all these things come about. So you kind of accept and embrace the idea that you're crazy and dumb and all that, and then you use that and you say, all right, I'm so crazy, screw it, I'm going to keep going.